Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for booking a reading with me. Um, so you asked about a J-pop group, Gosh, and I may be saying that wrong, but that's how I read it. I read it as Gosh. Okay, so you just wanted to know anything I pick up on from the group, and specifically a member. I think I know what member you're talking about, but there are about two of them that look like that. But the energy dropped me to that one person, so we'll see if that's the one that you're talking about, hopefully. So let's see what's going on for this group. Give me just one moment to channel their energy. And then, well, cards are already coming out. Joy. Okay. So somebody's in a state of happiness. Well, I pick up on some insecurities from one of the members. Harmony. Okay, so we'll stop right there. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, wow, I picked up on insecurities and it's talking about harmony. So, I feel like wherever the place they're at right now, they're at a place of completion. But there are some insecurities. I feel like that's coming from not being able to, wanting to do more. I don't know if it's a different style that they're looking for, but something was shown to me that's a little bit different than what they're used to or normally doing. I think that they wanted to do something like that. I don't know what it is, but it's some type of routine, some type of dance, some type of different music outlet. I don't know, but it's something different that they want to do in the music industry. I feel like they want to do that to be good enough, if that makes sense. So it seems like they're in the process of trading and exchanging. That means giving their energy out to the world. So they feel like they're living their purpose, their soul mission. but there seems to be always some type of contrast, something always getting in the way of their success. And I feel like that's really frustrating. You have loneliness here, so somebody in the group, and I feel like this affects almost all of them. They feel like they're giving a lot away. Healing masculine. This tells me that whoever was managing them or is managing them may have more control over the situation than anybody, as far as how they share their talents, and that affects them as well. Because they're showing that some healing needs to be done. I'm feeling about 3 members for this. You have fear right here, so fear holds them back in a lot of ways. They've also gained a lot of knowledge in the industry, but it seems like right now they just want to have some fun. So let's look deeper into that. Okay. It looks like they're trying to still maintain strength. So there is a lot of healing that's going on. They still have hope for their happiness and their success. But there is, it's like they don't know how to play things by their own rules. And that kind of sets them back, because it seems like they're kind of that person in the background, and this is the person that they're listening to. So it's some type of conflict with management or someone of authority that's coming into play. So they've been doing a lot of resting. And it looks like they still support each other a lot. Someone in the group is wishing that they would get more out of the situation. Looking for change. Nestled emotions. There's a lot of loneliness there. So let's look at the person that you asked about while we're at it. And then we'll get back to them as a whole. Struggling to meet expectations. Okay. Now, the person that you asked about, they have some sad energy around them as well. This feels like something to do with a relationship. It looks like it's on the break of ending. Something short term. Yeah, someone they had a connection with. Yeah, so this person is on the break of letting someone go. Okay. They're either already moved on from the person or they're in the process of it, but I feel like they're on the break of moving on from this person. That's really affecting them and their energy right now. It's really draining them. This person falls in love really quickly, especially when they feel a connection. But a part of it again has to do with the management of the group or somebody that's actually in control. This is actually the person that feels like they're ready to start getting their investments back. The stuff that they invest their money into, their time and their energy into, they want to start seeing what's going to come out of it. Because they feel like they've taken on a whole lot of a load. So this person has a lot going on. Let me see what this person has to say. If they have to say anything. And I believe that's Aloha, but I don't want to say that name wrong. But that's what we're asking about, the person that you asked about. Let's see if they got any verbal words to say. Communication, near, effort, perseverance, masculine energy. Well, they feel like they can get through anything. They've been thinking about their path. And regaining their masculine energy. So this is a person that feels like they just want to rest. They don't want to be in their masculine energy. And with masculine energy just means moving forward, being active, things like that, getting yourself together, getting things in structure. So they're kind of avoiding that right now. They do feel very accomplished. But at the same time, they want to see a return on the efforts that they've put into the group. You have an ending here. You have divine protection. You have communication and near. So again, they're at a cycle of ending something with a person. Containing reserving, remembering, loneliness, and you have goodness. I don't know if they're into some type of celebration or what it is, but today must be a good day for them. Let's see how they feel about their music career. Yeah, they definitely want to take more risks when it comes to their career, and obviously they're focused on retaining wealth and also balance between work. You have surprise, so expect the unexpected, and they're still on a journey. They've been facing a lot of downfalls when it comes to them financially, but they're trying to preserve themselves through it because they're still in a state of growth. Intuition, sadness, frustration. So as you can see, the cards flew out, but it flew above the turmoil. So that represents that this is the reason that's causing a lot of sadness. I think it's just really investments, how they invest themselves, and also the control that they have over their career that's really frustrating them. And I feel like because of the fame, loneliness has come upon them as far as trusting people. They have, this is what I asked, how do they feel about their fans? You have compassion, victory, manifestation. So they want to manifest more. But sometimes they can feel like it's working against them rather than helping them. It's like they love it and they hate it at the same time. Let me get into what their love life is like. Not that I can channel any love life because I heard that they don't really do love like that. But somebody had a love interest that's ending. Okay. Something always gets in the way when it comes to love, because I sense somebody coming in for one of the members, somebody trying to get to them as far as introducing themselves and them getting to acquainted with a new love. But it seems like they get separated because, again, it just seems like there's someone always in the doorway. And I really feel like, again, it's them too, because they put themselves up to a certain principle. And the person that's supposed to meet somebody, they're hard at letting people in. As you can see, they're afraid to enter into the room with the group or this person. afraid that they wouldn't be good enough, afraid that they get knocked down or turned down. So there's a fear of introducing themselves, this new person that's going to come in for one of the members. So I guess that's what's going to be avoided. And you also have somebody walking away from a relationship. And it wasn't anything serious, but this person gets serious really fast. There's always an elephant in the room. There's always somebody that's saying, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. It's always that. So they have to regain control over their love life and also their careers in order to really succeed and prosper the way that they need to. So we'll look at past, present, future, what's going on with them. It looks like they have some clear goals past. Right now, things are getting more so emotional for them in the group. Also, coming towards the future, they're going to have to really be careful with their habits and any habits that they form as far as antidepressants or things like that. They're going to have to be really careful with that because you have to let the bad happen before the good comes in, okay? Because I see something being very upsetting to one of them, and it could be them as a whole, but it seems like they're just going to have to get through it like they always do, because that's what people don't get to see. It's like, things that go on behind the scenes, and they just put on their helmet and go out there and rock that thing, and everything's wonderful. But behind the scenes, you have somebody still here putting energy towards them. It seems that they don't have a lot of time to focus on their emotional stability, but that's important too, because if they don't have that, they'll get led down a path of bitterness, addiction, things like that. They do carry a whole lot of a load. They're just going to have to be careful. They're just going to have to be careful because it's just like a lot of emotions that are surrounding them in the group, and they just really need to deal with that. Because in the future, they got harder times coming. Yeah. They don't like change, but change is coming. Change is coming for them in the future, and it's not going to be an easy change. It's not. Yeah, there's a lot of burdens being carried, a lot of weight, a lot of pressure, a lot of and struggle. So this is going on behind the scenes, is a foreseen struggle that they're going through. Coming to the realization that they're carrying too much weight. But it'll come to pass, but I will say that they're going to have some rough times coming up. The Spirit's saying it's going to be all good, so it's all good. And they do have some healing energy here. But that's what I pick up on from that group. Let me know that you received your reading. You have a good day.